It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. High pressure over central Canada is going to move southward to the Central Plains and middle Mississippi Valley. A front extending from the northeast southwestward to the southern plains moves eastward off most of the eastern seaboard by tomorrow evening. The clear sky and calm winds associated with the high have triggered freeze warnings, advisories, and watches over parts of the northern and central plains. Closer to home, warm and dry conditions continue over the next few days before unsettled weather returns. A cold front's going to push in late tomorrow, early Wednesday, bringing in near seasonal temperatures to the area. Breezy east winds will be seen as the cold front pushes east to west, especially for the west-facing slopes. Increasing potential for breezy winds and rain return to the area as soon as Wednesday, and that'll last through the weekend. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. For more than a decade, animal rights advocates have tried to give some of the oldest and sickest chimpanzees in New Mexico a better home, but with little success. Now, following the death of several chimps over the last year, Gene Grant, the Chief Program and Policy Officer for Animal Protection New Mexico, told KRQE the federal government needs to do better for these chimps at Holloman Air Force Base.
We are fighting hard to get all these chimps to sanctuary.
Since October 2023, 5 adult chimpanzees have died from heart problems to HIV and old age, leaving a total of 23 chimps that were formerly used for biomedical research before that program came to an end several years ago. A federal judge ruled that the chimps are to be relocated to a Louisiana sanctuary. However, the chimps have remained on base. You have an opportunity to meet and greet Congressman Gabe Vasquez. That's today from 11 until 2 at the Mescalero Tribal Offices parking lot. There's going to be a voter registration drive as well as free hot dogs and burgers. With the recent revelation that Vasquez tried to kill someone, I understand that people are dying to attend. The White Sands National Park invites the community to the last full moon night event of the season. That's Thursday evening at 6:30, and it's going to take place at the park's outdoor amphitheater, featuring award-winning musician Randy Granger. Granger performed with numerous percussion instruments, world flutes, and stringed instruments. Now, this event is free, but entrance fees do apply. Guests are permitted to bring in chairs, food, and drinks to the event, but the park asks that you please clean up after yourself. The Medicare Enrollment SHIP counseling is coming to the Alamo Senior Center. SHIP stands for State Health Insurance Assistance Program. I spoke with Magdalena Morales.
October 17th, 11 to 2, here at the Senior Center in one of our or both classrooms. Get free, unbiased, expert information and assistance with your Medicare decisions, as well as help with enrollment from New Mexico Aging Services Department SHIP counselors.
You can contact the Alamo Senior Center if you have any questions. The Alamogordo Public Library presents the Mad Scientist Lab. Nice effect. I spoke with Amy Jones from the library.
This will be October 19th from 12 to 3. It's a come and go. You don't have to be here the whole 3 hours with your kids. They can definitely come in costume. What we do is we set up, we have 23 stations this year. They're all over the library, and they're all STEM stations, so science, technology, engineering, math, and art. And they will make some fake blood for a baby vampire. They'll build spider webs for spiders, all sorts of different, arts and math and science kind of things, lots of hands-on stuff, good for any age. And then at the end, they get a goodie bag, and that's what I'm doing right now, actually, is putting together 150 goodie bags with toys and candy and stuff that they can get at the end.
You can wear a costume if you like. The event is free. Check out the library website or Facebook page for more details. Kids Can is an organization that works with kids from age 6 all the way to seniors in high school and teaches about entrepreneurship. They have a presence in Mescalero, but they're coming to Alamogordo for a day with the Lead Lab. I spoke with Irma Valdez.
The same material, it's just compressed down into one day, and that would be that Saturday. We teach them. We make almost like a business plan from the start to the finish, and that's what this Lead Lab is.
That's at the Alamogordo Public Library, Saturday, October 26th from 1 until 4. Check out the library website, or you can look up Kids Can on Facebook for more details. Christ Community Church presents Hallelujah Night. I spoke with Patty.
Lots of trunk or treats. We're going to have games this year. We've added games, so for the kids, like for like a little pony race. There's a Ring the Scarecrow. Then we'll have hot dogs and chips and then bouncy houses. We're going to have prayer warriors all over, walking the campus, and we'll have a prayer tent where you can actually stop and get prayer for yourself. So love to have you come out and join us. It's on October 27th, 6 to 8, right here in our Christ Community Church parking lot.
The event is free. The Christ Community Church Alamogordo Facebook page has more details. Listen up, boys and ghouls. All are invited to stop by the Alamogordo Fire Department fire stations on Halloween night between 5 and 8. Bring your trick-or-treat pumpkin pails and collect some candy and goodies. That's Fire Station 1, 619 Texas, Fire Station 5, 1492 South Florida, and Fire Station 6, 3100 North Florida. Well, today is Monday. We get a update from Animal Village NM.
Hi, this is Sunny Harris with Animal Village NM. Did you know that New Mexico has the highest rate of pet abandonment in the United States? Every day, hundreds of pets are left behind due to lack of resources, resulting in overcrowded kill facilities and heartbreaking euthanasia rates. At Animal Village NM, we're dedicated to changing this story, but we need your help. We offer crucial services like low-cost spay and neuter programs, which are vital for low-income families wanting to keep their pets healthy and prevent overpopulation. Imagine the relief and pride a pet guardian feels after making the responsible choice to spay or neuter their pets. They not only prevent the suffering of unwanted litters, but also contribute to the health and happiness of their furry companions. Every month, we provide much-needed pet food to local food banks, ensuring that pets don't go hungry when their families face tough times. This lifeline keeps beloved animals in their homes and out of shelters. But we can't do this alone. Our work relies on generous donations and the support of our community. We need your help in 3 key ways. Donate today. Your financial support allows us to continue offering these life-saving programs. A recurring monthly donation makes a lasting impact on pets and families in need. Get involved. We're looking for energetic, committed volunteers to assist with our year-round shoe drive fundraiser, as well as hands-on care and event planning. Every hour you donate goes directly toward helping animals. Join our leadership team. Are you passionate about animal welfare? We're seeking committed board members to guide the future of our organization and help to expand our reach. Serving on the board requires just a few hours a month and significantly improves the quality of life for thousands of local cats and dogs. At Animal Village NM, every dollar and every hour makes a difference. And every shoe. Together, we can reduce pet abandonment, feed hungry animals, and promote responsible pet ownership throughout New Mexico. Visit Animal Village NM's website today, animalvillagenm.org. Just our name, animalvillagenm.org. Visit our website to donate, volunteer, or even just learn more about how you can help. animalvillagenm.org. Let's ensure that every pet in New Mexico gets the chance to live a safe, healthy, and loving life. Let's change the story for pets in New Mexico. animalvillagenm.org. Let's do it together. animalvillagenm.org.
News from around the state in just a moment. You're listening to Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
6 New Mexico adults have been arrested for trying to have sex with minors who are actually undercover cops. 28-year-old Rafael Rosas was arrested for trying to meet up with a 15-year-old. 51-year-old Stephen Phillips was arrested for trying to meet up with a 12-year-old. Samantha Clark, 35, thought she was meeting up with a young girl and her father. 44-year-old Matthew Ray Jaramillo, 35-year-old Muhad Telfa, and 35-year-old John Michael Seagroves round out the 6. All suspects have been charged with child solicitation and remain behind bars awaiting their pretrial detention hearings. There is a warrant out for Stephen Ritterreiser. When apprehended, he'll be number 7. Seems that this year's Balloon Fiesta was not without controversial crashes yet again. A hot air balloon with 3 people were on board, and it knocked over the KKOB radio tower in Albuquerque on Friday morning. The folks were able to safely land after striking the tower. P&M lineman Christopher Perez spoke with KOB. 20 years ago, he assisted with the rescue of another balloon accident that struck the same tower.
Every time I drive down North Second going northbound or southbound, I see the towers. I don't bring them up all the time, but as I'm driving by, I definitely think about it every time I drive by them, especially for the Balloon Fiesta now.
The KKOB tower has been restored and there were no injuries. The station has served the Duke City since 1922. On Saturday, authorities responded to an accident where a balloon struck a power line. That caused a fire. Albuquerque Fire Rescue said the balloon landed on the ground, but the envelope got tangled up in the power lines and that caused a spark. Eyewitness Tim Fresquez was doing some maintenance across the street from that crash. He told his story to KRQE.
I was painting here and I heard a big loud sound coming from across the street. Within a minute, there was fire engines and police and ambulances, a helicopter.
Fortunately, there were no injuries. Yesterday's mass ascension marked the end of the fiesta for this year. You know, last year, if you remember, there was a crash that claimed the lives of all on board, and the pilot was coked out. This year, there were at least 3 crashes. Maybe there was 4. My question is, when is the FAA going to deem this event unsafe and end it? Now, mind you, I'm not hoping that's going to happen, but it seems substantial. These balloons are causing a lot of damage. The Navajo Nation hopes 2 new detention centers are going to ease travel times and financial costs for police. One is located in Shiprock, the other at Fort Defiance, Arizona. Tribal leadership said officers often have to travel long distances in order to book an inmate. For example, officers in Shiprock have to drive to Kayenta, which is about 100 miles away. The Navajo Nation president said the centers are also going to improve community safety. The union representing staff at the University of New Mexico Sandoval Regional Medical Center said they have reached a tentative labor deal with the hospital. The union said the agreement was reached Thursday night and is going to cover around 400 nurses and other health professionals at the hospital. Both sides have been at odds for months, but returned to the bargaining table in mid-September. The union said they would not reveal the terms of that contract until the members have had a chance to vote to approve it. UNM Hospital says they expect to have a statement later today. A missing New Mexico State University student was found safe. Aubrey Marie Owen, 18, was reported missing by her parents on Saturday. They had not heard from her in several days. Fortunately, yesterday morning, NMSU said Owen was located safe and sound in Nevada. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 2 matches for New Mexico volleyball happening today. Emmanuel Christian goes to Deming. Las Cruces is going to be hosting somebody to be announced. Your Crazy Radio spot on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, winds gusting up to 17 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in the basin, 86. Low tonight at 58. High tomorrow, 85 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies, winds gusting up to 16 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 66. Low tonight, 42. High tomorrow, 64 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. That concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.